Hi, this is Maren with Usborne Books and More, and I am going to tell you about the books that I was actually introduced to Usborne with. They were the very first books that I ever bought, and they're some of my absolute favorite. They are our Illustrated Stories series. So what they are is it's a hardback book. It's got sort of this puffy texture on the front, so it's very durable and strong for your children to read. So this one is Illustrated Stories from Aesop. So as you can see, they are beautifully illustrated and they are written for younger children, so they can read these themselves or you can read them to your children, but they've got lots of nice illustrations. So this one's the eagle, the jackdaw, and the shepherd. So there are all different Aesop's fables in here. I think I've got a list here, and they're divided up by so pride, trickery, greed, quarrels, and teaches children's lessons in each of those stories. And the other thing I like about this is it has a beautiful built-in ribbon bookmark so that you can keep your spot without dog-earing it or having the bookmark fall out. So the first one is the Aesop's Illustrated Stories from Aesop. The next one that I just got is the Enchanting Stories for Young Readers. So this includes the stories that include The Railway Children, The Wizard of Oz, The Secret Garden, Black Beauty, Little Women, and Heidi. So as you can see, lovely illustrations. It gives you a little bit of information about the author of each of the stories, and then it divides it up into nice short chapters that introduces these classic stories to your children. So it makes it easier for them to sit still and listen to the story. And that's what I like best about them. So as you can see, it's a nice thick book. There are lots of stories in here. Okay, so that's one of them. And then the last one that I'm going to show you is the Illustrated Adventure Stories. And we probably have about 15 to 20 different versions of the same type of book. So they all have that nice padded cover. They're very sturdy, and they all have the ribbons in them, so they make really good gifts. They make really good Christmas presents or gifts for children's birthday parties. So in this book, there is The Count of Monte Cristo, The Prisoner of Zenda, Don Quixote, The Three Musketeers, and The 39 Steps. Some of these I haven't read before myself. So The Count of Monte Cristo, which is one of my favorite books, and it's just really nice to be able to introduce these stories that I love to my children with lots of illustrations for them to follow along. So it shows you some of the pictures. So the Adventure Stories is geared probably more towards boys, but there's still really good stories for the kids. There's also there's a fairy tales one, there's ones about princesses, there's another Illustrated Classics that's a really good one too, that's got some classic adventure stories in it. So I recommend that you check them all out and see which one is best for you. Thank you so much for watching.